and welcome. Today it's a cloudy, drizzly day outside, which is absolutely wonderful because it means it's cool enough to be here inside the polytunnel. One of today's jobs is stringing up my tomato plants, which is long overdue. I've secured some string to the support poles of my polytunnel, and I'm bringing it all the way down to ground level, and I'm going to tie that around the bottom stem of the tomato plant. I don't want to tie it tightly. I want to leave plenty of room for the tomato stem to continue growing fatter inside the loop. And then I shall twist my tomato plant around this support string. So if I can find the bottom of this one, down here, let's bring the camera in. So here, in at the base of the plant, I'm going to take off the bottom few leaves, partly so I can see what I'm doing, and also so these leaves don't get splattered when I'm watering and encourage tomato blight. More peas? All gone? Goodness me, all gone. So now I've broken off the bottom leaves of this tomato plant. I'm going to take my string, which unfortunately is green, which makes it difficult for you to see. I'm going to loop that around the bottom of the plant and tie it on. I've got a little boy behind me playing in some water, making lots of noise. He's splashing in the bath. It's not quite as big as a bath. There. So this loop is quite loose around the bottom of the stem because I don't want to restrict the growth of this tomato plant. I just want to give it a good, strong, secure hold to grow up. So now I have a string secured to the top rails of my polytunnel and tied in a loop around the bottom stem of this tomato plant. And as it continues to grow, I can twist it gently around this string to help hold it up. And we just go round and round. Oh, there's some flowery bit there. Let's not squish that. And as it continues to get taller, I'll continue to wrap it around this support string. At the same time, I'm looking out for side shoots. I'll bring you in closer and we can see what they're looking like. I've brought you over to this slightly younger tomato plant because it's easier to see exactly what's going on. As the main stem of the plant grows up, it puts leaves out the side, and in the joint where those leaves meet the stem, it puts up little side shoots. Now this side shoot is all green and leafy, and that's something we don't want. So I'm simply going to push it over and snap it off with my fingers. And there's another one on this side, also leafy, so off it goes. But as we follow the plant up its long stem, here was a side shoot I didn't snap off because this side shoot has flowers on it. They're our future tomatoes, so we want to keep them. If you're not sure whether it's a flower or a leaf, leave it to grow for another week and it'll soon identify itself with either little flower buds starting to form or fluffy leaves. And any with fluffy leaves we want to snap off. This has got to be about the strangest thing I've ever seen. We have the main tomato stem. Coming off it is a side shoot that were obviously flowers. We've got the little flowery rosettes and the dot of a baby tomato in the middle. But growing off the end of that is more tomato leaf. Most peculiar. I think I'll snap this whole section off. I have no idea what's going on here. Let's be gone with you. So this really is the oddest thing. Growing off the tomato main stem are these little tomato flowers, but attached to them is a tomato leaf. Most peculiar. And here's another lovely example. We have the main stem with its leaf coming off the side, and in the joint a little leafy bit. So we simply snap that off, little side shoot, and throw it away. One just above it here I see as well. So we just push that one off. And further up this plant I have a leaf joint with a leafy bit in it. So we'll take that out and carry on up the stem, and here are some flowers. So we definitely don't want to be snapping those off. They're our future tomatoes. Another plant that's needing my attention today are the strawberries. They're putting out lots of lovely side shoots, and these will propagate into wonderful new plants for next year. I'm simply going to take a pot of compost, put it in a little plant saucer of water, and put the new runners, just rest them on top. And in a few days it will start to root into this compost, like this one behind it has. Now normally I would use my scissors for this little cutting job. I had them in my hand a moment ago. I've put them down and I can't find them anywhere. They'll hopefully turn up in the next few days. So the strawberry plant put out this side runner. I placed it on this compost a couple of weeks ago now, and this is quite securely rooted into this pot. So I'm going to cut it off the main plant. And there we have a new strawberry plant for next year. Now as you see, it's already putting on further runners along this stem, and I'm simply going to cut them away because I want this little plant to put all its energy into growing this one strong strawberry plant. And where it came from the parent plant, I'm just going to cut that a bit shorter. And here we have a wonderful new strawberry plant for growing on to give us wonderful strawberries next year. Now this one that I have just rested onto this pot of compost, obviously it's not rooted yet, it's only been there about a minute. I see it has a runner carrying on as well. So the plant concentrates all its energy into rooting this little side shoot. I'm going to cut that off now so that all the plant's focus goes on to growing roots for this little strawberry plant, rather than carrying on with a side shoot and a side shoot and a side shoot. I'll maybe take 3 or 4 side shoots off of each parent plant. Any more than that is more than I need, and probably too much effort for this little plant. I'd like it to put some energy into growing itself. More flowers and fruits for me later this year. So now I'll go around all my strawberry plants and set them up with little pots to catch those runners. My experiment this year of growing the corn and beans next to each other seems to be working very well. These beans have had no other support this year except the corn stalks. I've actually seen I have a tomato plant growing in here that I didn't know was around. That's also got as tall as me and hasn't had any other support except the corn stalks. It seems to have worked really well, and I'll certainly be doing it again. I also see my corn is starting to put on its polleny tops and its tasseled sweet corns. Sweet corn is a wind pollinated plant, and there's no wind here in the polytunnel, so I do have to make sure that I hand pollinate this well if I'm going to get a reasonable crop of sweet corn. It's really easy to do. Once these polleny tops get all yellow and polleny, I simply run my hand through it to pick up the pollen and rub and fluff that into these little corn heads. Make sure everything gets well pollinated and I get a good harvest of sweet corn. see you up there. See you up there. Right, there you are. Say hello. The rest of this video is just me and the grandson having fun digging potatoes. Oh, you've nearly gone. I'm here at the polytunnel potato bed, and although these haven't actually flowered, they're all starting to wilt off and die back. I don't know if it's their age or it's just too hot in here or I've not been watering them enough. But I'm going to dig them up and see if there's anything exciting underneath. So first of all, off with the mulch. And let's see what we get. Whoa, it looks exciting. Oh wow. Big potato. Yeah.
A potato.
A potato.
Potato.
2 potatoes.
A potato.
We're going to need a basket for these. 3. Put your feeding to the sheep. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to get myself a tray to put these in. I think there might be more.
A bucket.
Let's get a basket.
A bucket.
A basket. There we go, a basket. Oh, gently.
Oh.
Well, that first result was a lot better than I expected. Let's see what else this plant has to offer. Oh, a slightly green one, but if we keep that in the dark, it'll soon go potato coloured again. More potatoes. You're in the way. Oh my. Ooh, potato. Gently, 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 gently. Potato, and we go. Oh, nice potato. More potato.
Oh, potato.
Potato. It's going to bring you around this side of me. There we go.
Potato.
Potatoes. No, more potatoes. You have to put them in gently. Oh. And into our basket. Nice potato.
Oh, potato.
More potatoes, shall we see? Let's see if we can. Oh. Remove the grassy bit. We'll put that over there. And we'll see if I can pull up the stem. Oh, a little one. Tiny potato. Gently. In the basket, gently. In the basket, gently. Yummy potato. Oh my.
Potato.
I was a little nervous I wasn't watering these well enough. But it seems I have been.
Potato.
More potatoes. This is just one potato plant.
Oh.
Ooh. More.
Oh, and more.
That's a nice big potato. I don't know what variety this is. I planted several different varieties in this bed. Just a couple seed potatoes of each sort. And more oh, there's a potato. We've got a few green ones. They're quite near the surface. Another potato. Oh, this is crazy. That's a lump of soil. Gently, gently, gently. Here's a potato. And we go in the basket gently. Oh, nice potato. And off with the grass. Oof, we'll use that again. It could be mulch for somewhere else. There. Well, I think that might do for today. There's no point digging them all and then having to store them. They can store nicely in the ground. This one potato plant has produced an awful lot of potatoes. Yay! I don't know. Let's check, make sure there's no more in this corner. No more potatoes. I think we've got them all. Lots of potatoes. Here's a plant next to it. Might have a potato. Let's have a feel. Oh yes, smaller potatoes. This will be a different variety. Different sort of potato. Into the basket. Oh, dropped one. I said I was going to stop, but it It's exciting pulling up potatoes. Oh, there's some potatoes. Yay! One at a time. Take one and then get the other one. There we go. More potatoes? I don't know. Let's have a full. Go on. What's here? Oh, that's a nice new potato. That's what we want. New potatoes. They're a bit small. Tiny one. Gonna have that anyway. Oh, I can't stop. It's crazy. I don't need any more potatoes than this in the house. But it's so exciting digging them up. There's one. Can't resist. Oh, I don't know. A little rooty bit. Oh no! Rolled away! Careful, careful, careful. Rolled away. Oh, there's one. There. There's one. Oh, gently. Put them in gently. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that one's been cut or split. I don't know what it would be cut with. I've not had a fork in here. Oh, 2 potato plants. Oh. There we go. Potato. Lift off the mulch and more potatoes. There's potatoes. Gently. There's no persuading them to put them down gently. Gently. Gently, nice potato. Nice potato. So many potatoes. I think we'll be having potato salad for tea.
And lunch, and supper, and breakfast as well.
Right, I'm going to leave the rest of these. I must have pulled up 3 plants, I think. And I've got a basket full of potatoes. So we'll put this mulch back on top just to keep the rest of the soil moist. They too heavy. And the potato tops can go in the compost. Yeah, these will go in the compost bin. Heavy potatoes. Oh my goodness, so strong. Let me help. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll take them up with us.
If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click that like button and let me know. Click subscribe and YouTube will make sure you see my next video. So bye for now and we'll see you next time. And don't forget, whatever you're doing, have fun doing it.